Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, my PhD, my prison history diploma. My name's Kim, and as y'all know, I did 10 years and 8 months in Florida Department of Corrections. Sometimes I like to say corruptions. And I've been out for over 15 years now, and the goal of this channel is to bring education and awareness to those that have never been incarcerated, what it looks like for formerly incarcerated people to gain their footing back in society. And for those that have been incarcerated, this is a community for you. And I love every single person that comes to this channel and supports that education and awareness. Real quick, I do want to do a shout out to my boy, Aaron Smith. He's doing amazing work for formerly incarcerated people, escaping the odds media. Beautiful job. I applaud you. You're absolutely amazing. And then my boy, Change Agent Cooper. Love him to pieces. Bro, you have been amazing on my journey. Love your feedback. Thank you so much. I do have to say, us formerly incarcerated people, we come together as a tribe and uplift each other, share our experience, strength, and hope with each other, and share feedback on one another's. Like Aaron Smith, he has a podcast. It's great. Change Agent Cooper, he's doing wonderful things for formerly incarcerated people, and that's what we do. So welcome to my channel. Today's topic is going to be about prison pen pals. Yes. So this is going to be an interesting one because this relates a lot to what I want to tell formerly incarcerated people. If you ever wrote pen pals, I want you to think about this for just a second. You definitely are a CEO, a CFO, and a COO. And I'm going to explain a little bit more about what I mean by that. So those of you that have never been incarcerated, a lot of people during their incarceration, for me definitely, I wrote pen pals. And the reason why I wrote pen pals was because I had a great family. However, my mom's philosophy was, I can't imagine sending you money during your incarceration when you're supposed to be getting punished and you're over there eating a Snickers. So I had to make a way out of no way. And I met somebody that told me about this pen pal thing. And I had no idea that it could actually be such a lucrative business. So for those of you that don't know about pen pals or how it happens, you can look up jail babes as well as women behind bars. And if you're looking for a girlfriend that's going to put a whole lot of attention on you, you know, it's a great place to start. I mean, some of these girls marry their pen pals. I was not one of them. But with that being said, just a real quick brief overview on what it looks like to write a pen pal. So what I did was I took pictures. So in prison, you can actually take Polaroid pictures. You pay for it. It was back then about $2 a picture, and it was every other weekend. And you stand in this line and you get a Polaroid picture taken of you. And then what I would do, and I had this business down to a science, I send out that Polaroid picture, like let's say to somebody unsuspecting, or even somebody that's kind of in on the know, like a formerly incarcerated person. Hey girl, can I get copies of this picture? And then your people actually send you back in. You can have up to 10 copies of that photo. And, you know, that photo was, I guess, like what you call bait, you know? Put out that fishing lure. And so I was on Jail Babes and I was on Women Behind Bars, and I got a ton of mail. And mail call is a big deal during incarceration. So, you know, at first I had no idea how, I guess, popular I was going to be. However, I got a ton of mail and a ton of response from my photos between Jail Babes and Women Behind Bars. It was like fascinating to me that people were actually interested in writing me that didn't even know me. So it would start off with, you know, a few letters, and then it would work itself into, hey, can I get your phone number? and then you would go into phone calls with these pen pals, and then from there that would work into visitation, and that's where the real conversations take place in regards to like what it looks like financially I'm gonna need on my side to help me get through my sentence. And I was pleasantly surprised at how many people were willing, my pen pals, willing to ensure that I had some sort of comfort during my incarceration. And I don't take that for granted today, that there were actually people out in the free world that were A, willing to write me, and B, they were willing to help me financially during my incarceration. Now, I'm here to be transparent and tell you that it was indeed a business for me. So the way that I looked at it was, you know, I would tell people, when you read a Stephen King novel, are you, as you're reading it, are you hoping all those things come true? Well, no, it's a form of entertainment. So I looked at myself as an entertainer of some sort with these letters, and I brought good vibes and good feelings to my pen pals. That was my job. My job was to write a letter that evoked healthy, happy, joyful emotions. And I was really good at my job. I had a filing system, and each pen pal's letters, I kept them. That way I could see where we were at on our journey. And, you know, every letter I would make sure I respond within 72 hours, because, you know, a lot of people don't want to wait. They're like, what are you doing in there? Why can't you write me? You know, so I would make sure to respond rather quickly. I had my special pen pals come see me. Those were because you only get 10 people on your visitation, or back then you did. I don't know what it looks like now. So my special pen pals were the ones that would come see me in visitation. And, you know, a lot of guys, I will be honest with you, a lot of these guys that came to see me in visitation, I actually enjoyed getting to know them. Now, for me personally, I knew I was not going to have a relationship outside of the prison system with these gentlemen. So as time started winding down for me, I did, you know, break up with them, whatever you want to call it, in a very cordial manner. You know, it was not them. It was actually, you know, and this is the truth. It wasn't them. It was me. I knew that when I got out of my incarceration, the last thing I needed to do was be in a relationship with one of my pen pals. We really didn't know each other, and it wasn't a natural meeting, and it just didn't feel right for me to explore any relationship with my pen pals. Now, some of my friends, I have a very good friend that actually married one of her pen pals. So sometimes it does turn out to be a romantic situation that turns into something that grows in the free world. That was not the case for me. So the reason why I wanted to make this video today is for anybody that's been incarcerated and you think you can't do something, you think you can't own a business. If you wrote pen pals, you owned a business, okay? You were the CEO, Chief Executive Officer, CFO, Chief Financial Officer, and COO, Chief Operations Officer. You did the operations, the finances, as well as the production. So I don't want people to think, oh, well, you know, it's all they do is scam. No, what we're trying to do, and this is coming from me being honest with you, is I was just simply looking for friendships and survive. You put yourself in a situation where you can't go make money legally or whatever the case may be. And I needed to make sure that I survived. And I got introduced to pen pals, and I thought, I'll give it a shot. Let me see if this works. And it worked. And I will tell you that all of my pen pals had very great personalities. I was somewhat picky because I could be on who I would write, so I never did the sex letters or anything like that. However, I'm a very romantic person by nature, so I would write letters about love. You know, what I felt about love, what I was looking for in love, and that brought happy emotions to the other side of the letter. So I felt like I was doing a good job. Would I run that business today out here in the free world? Of course not. But that's what I had to do to survive. And it was nice to communicate with people, and it was nice to help somebody out. You know, some of these guys, they didn't have the greatest self-esteem, and I would tell them, you know, look, you're amazing. You have this to bring to the table, and you're intelligent. So, you know, once I got out of incarceration, I did think about it. I thought, shoot, you know, I can write pen pals still, but that's not who I wanted to continue to be. And I knew that there were other ways for me to be able to figure out how to make it in the world. And I that needed to be left where it happened at. And I left that in the past. And, you know, but again, this message is for my formerly incarcerated people. You can do anything you want. You can be an entrepreneur. You have the intelligence to be able to put one foot in front of the other. Think about all the hustles that you had during your incarceration. Everybody has a hustle in there, right? Whether it's washing tennis shoes, ironing clothes, you know, braiding somebody's hair. We all had a hustle in there. So when you get out in the free world, don't forget that you're a freaking hustler. Put it to good use though. There's the other ways to hustle in a more advantageous manner out here in the free world. Hustle like you hustled during your incarceration. And if you're like me and you're in recovery, work just as hard in life as you worked to put yourself in a position to, you know, drink or drug, right? Just work just as hard. Put as much effort, or shoot, start off just putting half an effort in. You'll be amazed at how much you can do if you just put one foot in front of the other and keep going. Start off small and then rise up, rise up, rise up. I'm telling you, every job that I've had has gotten better, and every relationship that I've had, I've leveled up. You know, life is a big classroom if you choose to look at it like that. And all you have to do is be open-minded enough to take in the classroom and the lesson, and be open to the universe. Be open and start caring about who you are and what you have to bring to the table. You brought something to the table during your incarceration. I'm sure of it. Nobody went hungry in there. Everybody wanted some soups in their locker and some Cheetos, right? Come on, think about it. So if you could do that in there and have a hustle, you can do the same thing out here. It's a good life. Just hustle hard, man. Don't give up on yourself. You've got a dream, walk for it. Run to it. Anything that you dream of, you can turn into a reality. I believe in you, and I love every single person that comes on this channel, whether you watch me for 2 minutes or the whole video. I believe in you, and I want you to start believing in yourself. And with that being said, have a great day. I've got a lot of stuff to accomplish today, but I love you all, and thank you so much for being here. And if, by the way, if you had hustle during your incarceration, drop a comment below. Let me know what that looks like. And if you did pen pals, drop a comment below. Tell me how you handled it before you got out. And if you were a pen pal of somebody's, please drop a comment below and let me know what it felt like on the other end. I would love to hear this information. Have a great day, everybody. Love y'all.